And what is going, guys? Welcome to another video on this channel. First of all, thank you so much that you decided to click on this video. It means the world to me. If you are new here, I am Michael, and this channel is built on one single foundation, and it is to help you become the best version of yourself. So if it sounds good to you, keep watching, man. So today I want to look at a few reasons why quitting is actually for winners. And yes, guys, we actually got right. Quitting is for winners. I know it sounds weird because your whole life you've been taught vice versa, right? That like never quit, right? Never give up on things, right? Because that's what losers do, right? They just quit and give up on things. But there is a big difference, guys, because if you will quit, on your goals, on your dreams, when something is hard, right? And you will quit, of course, you're a loser. You should never give up, right? You should push and continue in doing what you love, right? But guys, there are some exceptions, guys, when quitting will be essential and it will basically save your life and save you from disaster. For example, if you are in a relationship with a girl, right, and that relationship is just toxic, it's just a pure toxicity, right? That girl, she constantly wants to argue with you, right? She constantly wants to, make conflicts, right, and etc. And of course, guys, if you will stay in that relationship, right, again, most guys don't have the balls to just pull the trigger and say to the girl like, hey, fuck off because you're being toxic, right? Again, most guys don't have the balls, right? Because they think like, hey, this girl's amazing, I can't tell her just, to fuck off, you're being toxic. She's beautiful, she's amazing, even though she's being toxic, she's treating me poorly, right? I can't just tell her to, leave and go away. But guys, if you will never pull a trigger, right? If you will stay in this toxic relationship, right? It's like basically a recipe for disaster. It will ruin you because yes, on the outside you might look like a, amazing, romantic couple, right? But on the inside, you know what is happening, right? She's being toxic, she's treating you poorly. She constantly wants to argue with you, right? She's constantly, wants to create fight, right? And guys, this is just crazy because this will ruin your mental health like nothing else. Because if you will continue in thinking that she's an amazing girl, right? Even though she's treating you poorly, right? You are in a toxic relationship. You might end up with a bad depressions, anxiety, right? Because you are still thinking about her, about the next conflict she will create, right? And again, guys, this will just ruin you mentally. And this is the time, guys, when you just need to man the fuck up, right? You just need to use this, quitting is for winners rule, right? You just need to pull the trigger and say to the girl, hey, you're treating me poorly, you're toxic, you constantly want to argue with me, right? You're constantly making conflicts, so you will just need to tell her to fuck off and leave. And I know, guys, it sounds harsh, right? It sounds like it's a rude thing to do, right? Like tell the girl, hey, like leave me, go away because you're being toxic and you're treating me poorly, right? But guys, you just need to do this because you will save yourself from all these depressions, right? You will save yourself from anxieties and etc. Because again, if you will stay in that toxic relationship, it's just a recipe for disaster. Or another one, guys, for example, you will work in a job, right? You will work there every single day, from Monday to Friday, right? But you hate every single second that you spend in that job, right? Because in your mind, you would love to do something else, right? For example, you would love to be a YouTuber, for example, or a personal trainer, right? But you still don't have the balls to approach your goal, your passion, even though you know you love that thing, right? You still don't have the balls to pull the trigger and leave the miserable job. And again, guys, most people will stay in this miserable job, right? Because they think like, hey, I don't think I'll be successful, being a personal trainer, right? I don't think I can make it, it will be hard, I will hit so many obstacles and I don't think I will make enough money, right? And again, that's why they will stay in their comfort zone and they will rather stay in the miserable job than they will approach their thing, right? The thing that they love to do, right? They will follow their heart. No, because it's comfy, right? Even though I hate every single second in that job, I would rather stay there, right? Because I know that I have a great salary, right? And if I will approach my thing, right? If I will approach the thing that I love to do, I might fail and it will end up badly. And yes, guys, although you might fail, on your journey to become, for example, personal trainer, right? It's still a better thing to approach the thing that you love to do, right? Your passion, the thing that you're dreaming of, right? You just want to be a personal trainer. Again, that's just an example, right? You just want to be a personal trainer one day, and help people on their fitness goals, right? And that, guys, it's so much better than staying in that miserable job. And basically you are staying in your comfort zone, right? In that job, you have a great salary, right? You know that your boss, always, every single time, he will pay you the salary, right? Every single month, for example, right? But if you will never do that, guys, right? If you will never pull the trigger, right? If you will stay in that miserable job that you hate, right? You will hate your life. Again, guys, this will just ruin you mentally like nothing else. Again, you might end up with bad depressions, anxiety, and you will hate your life. And also, guys, this can end up, very badly, because if you will continue in doing what you hate, right? If you will continue in going the miserable job that you hate every single second that you spend in, right? You might start drinking a lot of alcohol, right? And maybe it will end up with you committing suicide. So that's why I'm telling you guys that quitting is actually for winners, right? Because knowing when to quit is essential in life. Because again, if you're in a toxic relationship, right, with a girl, you should just tell her to fuck off and leave this freaking relationship, right? You just need to pull the trigger. Or another example, like I told you guys, you will work in a miserable job, right? Also, that will ruin you, right? That will ruin you mentally like nothing else. You will start hating your life. Again, you just need to pull the trigger and leave this, right? You just need to quit. So that's it for this video, guys. If you've watched to the end, I really appreciate you, man. If you've enjoyed this one, smash the thumbs up button. Also, comment down below where you are from, because I'm curious where my audience is from. If you feel generous, hit the subscribe button. Also, click the bell right next to it, so you'll never miss a new video from me. Stay relentless.